call this stand-up comedy, which implies it's going to be funny. Sometimes I shorten it to stand-up. I reckon that was a lot easier to learn, that bit, but perhaps not as funny. Anyway, I live in Midland, and they reckon it's not as bad as Rockingham or Armidale, but whoever they are have never been to my place. 8-foot-high security fences and lockable gates. It's so dodgy around my place that the school kids travel in packs. Or should that be schools? I'm not sure. The tradies turn up with a full-on security detail, and the postie never actually comes to a stop. Anyway, I was out the back one day relaxing after I'd cut about 40 kilos of grass, and I thought, here's an opportunity. No, not weed. It's not Armidale we're talking about. Just the lawn, you know, grows like crazy. Anyway, I was thinking about this opportunity. I thought, I've got a bloody great big huge shed down the back, and I should be putting it to better use. And so I got on the internet, downloaded a few plans, ordered in a heap of tube and a couple of big gas cylinders, and I set up a lab. I got my mate Kev around to have a look at it, and he said, "Oh Mick, this is great, we're going to get so high." Nah, not a meth lab. It's still not Armidale we're talking about. I'm building a plane, a fair dinkum flying machine for 2 people. It's a weird kind of obsession. It's a bit like taking a round-the-world trip for 2 years, except that it takes longer. Actually, it costs more as well, and you never leave your yard. To understand why I'm building a plane, you've got to go back about 20 years. I started work as a survival instructor, like fair dinkum, you know, out in the bush teaching people what to do if they were lost or stranded. A bit like Bear Grylls, only real. You see, some bears... Thank you. I presume that's my wife. You see, some bears' advice is pretty dodgy, like, you know, drink your own urine. It sounds disgusting to me, and as a survival strategy, it actually turns out that it's pretty crap as well. But I can see in some survival situations the idea of getting pissed would be fairly appealing. And from a medical point of view, it turns out that drinking someone else's urine is actually better than drinking your own, and for me that doesn't make it any better, but it could explain why there's a tea bag in most survival kits. How do you like your pee, mate? Black or white? Sugar? I don't know, maybe if you came from Rockingham. Anyway, I used to get asked, what's your success rate as a survival instructor? Bloody weird question, I reckon. You'd want it to be 100%. Otherwise, the survival part of you is sort of false advertising. And if it got below about 95%, you'd be looking at the people around you on your course going, shit, I wonder who's not going to make it. And then if it went much below 80, you'd have to advertise it as a voluntary euthanasia program with a really shit success rate. So anyway, I stopped going bush for my daily or yearly doses of survival scenarios when home became one. You know how it is, that sort of daily tension, friction and conflict. Passing each other in the corridor, cold glares, marking your territory, trying to get the upper hand but never quite getting there. No, not the missus, the dog. We've got a psychotic rescue dog. You know, the kind that've been incarcerated for crimes against humanity, but now they're free to a good home. They turn up in your community paper labelled as Woofer of the Week, you know, a nice photo that has your missus going all sympathetic and reaching for the phone. And I swear they get coaching for that. Someone brushes all their fur up the wrong way and they get them standing there and they go, "Now suck your guts in, mate. Look all high. Turn your feet in like that, it makes your ribs all stick out. That's it, now hang your head a bit more, yeah. One ear forward, turn it like that, that's right, wink a bit. Oh, that's beautiful, hold it there, you'll be out of here before Sunday." Since we got him home, I can't even watch Survivor on TV. It's a full-on game of outwit, outlast, outplay just to make it to the remote. First clue should have been when we went to pick him up from the rescue home. As they were bringing him out to meet us, I could see staff just kind of ducking off behind chairs and tables and things, looking like, I thought, oh, that's unusual, but didn't think much of it. I think one of them might have had a loaded trank gun behind his back, but I'm not sure. Anyway, the dog slipped the lead and he comes tearing around the corner, literally gouging chunks out of the concrete with his claws as he came, and he went straight for the missus's throat. Not an attack. Was love at first sight. Licks and kisses everywhere. The second clue should have been that the bastard didn't even give me a second glance. Anyway, when we got him home, I was trying to sort of look into his heritage. You know, he's a mixed breed, so good to understand what goes into a dog so you can sort of work out what's going on upstairs. It was really hard. It was worse than trying to track a refugee family through Ancestry.com or the Australian immigration system. But I found out that his mother was a military attack dog. She actually she got a military cross, not the medal. She was physically crossed with a chainsaw when an operation involving a jihadist posing as a tree lopper went horribly wrong. They reckon that his old man was a Terminator, but he actually left town before he could be properly identified. And he's got just a tiny bit of English Bull Terrier sprinkled in there for cuteness and rugged good looks. Anyway, he was sent off in his youth to guard a chainsaw factory, and he kept having flashbacks to his mother's bedtime stories. I think he saw too much. And it really cut him up. Anyway, one day I started a chainsaw in the backyard, and that was it. It became a full-on war on terrier. It's now a full-blown covert operation just to sneak into the kitchen to make yourself a cup of tea. So anyway, that's why I started building the plane. It's an excuse to spend lots of time out of the house. Air supremacy is a thing, look it up. And worst case scenario, I can fly out of there back to the outback and work on the survival rate. Thanks, you've been very kind.